YouTube! What's up? It's SaintInix. Another little video for you. People have been bugging me about this Fallout Shelter update thing, so I'm trying to get that going. Also, some other people have been asking me, how do I mod these things? How do I do this? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in there because I want to help you guys out and show you guys what's going on. Okay, we got BlueStacks app in the app player in the background. Okay, we're gonna leave that it's not full screen. This right here, what you're looking at with all this stuff here, this is the save file. Okay, they added this Lunchbox random generator. They added this hash check kind of, I don't know what this is exactly. I gotta do a little more research on that. They added this stuff right here in the green. This is Lunchboxes by type. I'll explain that here in a second. Basically what it is each 0 is one standard lunchbox and each 1 is a Mr. Handy. Okay, and then you have to calculate those and place that total number down here, which I think I'm off by a couple of numbers. It shows the true number. It's like 20,167, I believe, or 69 or something like that. So they added that. They also added right past the Lunchboxes count where the vault name is. Okay, you got your vault 548 right there. They added this new thing, vault mode, and survival, or supposedly normal, or I don't know what the other one is. I haven't checked that yet. So yeah, the survival mode is changeable through the save. I don't know for sure if it's going to work properly, because of the fact that they also added these down here. All these down here, these are task IDs, and these are your, from this point on down to here, all this gray area right here are your objectives, your daily missions, your gather this many caps, or rush this many rooms, or have this many babies, or anything like that. That's all right here. Now, if you look, let's start at the top. Extinguish fire 1. Okay? That's just extinguishing a fire. I mean, it's the first one. It's probably only 1 or 2 fires. It's the first one you get at the beginning of the vault. Then right after this one is stop incidents 1 _ survival. So they added new objectives in survival mode. Okay? Those I could edit and manually add to a pre-existing save. However, it's going to be much easier to start a new save. Fewer errors, less problems. You'll probably get everything as opposed to maybe missing out on this or that didn't load properly or get changed properly. So I would honestly recommend that people that want to do a survival-based save start with a new one. As far as I can tell, with the rest of it, nothing else has significantly changed. Everything else has probably been edited inside the actual core game files, so the save itself doesn't have to be changed very much to satisfy the new additions. There are new dwellers, there are new weapons. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. So those are going to have to be figured out. Eventually, I'm going to have to go into a save and just open a boatload of lunchboxes, get the legendary dwellers, and then go back into a converted save to find their data. And honestly, I will show you guys. I have vaults coming out my ears. 604, 394, 250, all these different saves that I've made for you guys, custom saves I've made for a couple of different people, test vaults I've been playing around with, you know. But honestly, let's see, Fallout Shelter cheats. This is a template I've got for my 20,000 lunchboxes and like 100 Mr. Handies, and then I've got lists of everything. This is an item inventory template, which starts with ID, combat shotgun hardened, then, you know, comma, type, which is a weapon, comma, has been assigned, false, comma, has random weapon been assigned, false. That's a standard ID for each item type, whether it's a weapon or here's an outfit, and I have them all. As you can see, this is the legendary stuff. the Wild Bill Sidearm, Lone Wanderer, Black Hawk, Infiltrator, Red Rocket. I have all of these, and as many outfits, legendary outfits, as I could find. I heard that there are some weird, really rare ones that I might not have included in my legendary outfits because they're like jumpsuits and such, different vault jumpsuits or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't witnessed or seen them myself. So this is just kind of like a little crash course. It's all text. It's all editing. The best way I can do this with the least amount of errors and bullshit is this way. Is doing it just like this. Now, I want to show you guys dwellers really quick. Do I have any? Oh, that is weird. That might be new too. This right here. Oh no, those are rocks. Never mind. Yeah, it looks pretty much 95% the same. So I should not have problems with editing any of this. Now, of course, I am a little bit worried about the idea of like the cloud save. The cloud save worries me a little bit. I don't want you guys to get in any kind of trouble with Google over it and have your accounts be sanctioned, or I don't know what they can or can't do. I want to show you though the amount of information that one dweller pertains to. This is one dweller. This is the third person in my line outside the door. I just started this vault off the new update so that I would be able to change it to survival mode and see the differences. But it starts out with a serialized ID, which is the number in order of when they entered the vault or when they got in line outside the vault. So number 1 is going to be the very first guy you ever got. You know, the very first dude on the very first line, tutorial style, first dude. Okay, it shows their name. It shows her first name is Melissa, as you can see here. Last name is Lee. Happiness value and level right there. And then you've got health value right here, radiation value, permadeath, whether she's dead or not. The last level she received and was updated to was 5. Experience value, how much experience she has, which denotes her level based on a level algorithm. Her current level, which say she might not be leveled up to the extent of her experience if you haven't logged in with that character and seen her level up. The amount of anything she's holding, and then of course her relations, to which partners and her descendants and children and people she descended from, because there's no incest type things. You can't have a brother and sister have a baby together and stuff, so they keep track of all that. Then of course her equipment, any resources she has while she was out in the wasteland go here, and then any bonuses. I don't know about the bonus exactly. I've never really seen many things in the bonus area. And then in your inventory when she's coming back from the wasteland, of course, these are where the items themselves would go. Gender, 1 is for female, 2 is for male. And then the stats. Okay, the stats are the longest part of like trying to edit this stuff. The values at 1 have 0 experience. Okay, and the first value is always 1. If you change that first stat value, it always messes things up. The rest of them are the actual stats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Special. Okay? The first one is weird and it never really gets edited. I don't edit it, and I've seen it cause problems before. So, stats go up in level just like standard character levels do. Okay? As you train them in the training rooms, they receive experience points per second or minute or hour or however it calculates, and those experience points get added to the running total. Once this running total here, this 3600, exceeds level 3 total, her stat will go up to 3, and then you'll get that little icon over her head and have to tap on her and blah blah blah. Okay, you guys get that. Alright, you can also come down here and skin color can be changed, but it's a decimal conversion from a hex color code, so it's a little bit tricky to get the right color. Hair color can be changed. Outfit color can be changed, whether it's I think it's like accent colors for the different outfits. Maybe it might even be like the vault suit. I might be able to change vault suit colors to red or green or something. I don't know. I haven't really messed with that much. Nobody's asked for it. This is their hairstyle. You can pick different hairstyles for females and males, and based on their gender code is which table it'll pull from. And then you've got your equipped outfit type, which she has outfit. Outfit is the default for a vault suit, as opposed to some other type of weapon. She hasn't had the outfit hasn't been assigned to anyone else, and no random weapons have been assigned to her, and she's holding a BB gun. As you see, equipped weapon, ID, BB gun, type, weapon, blah, 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 blah. There's that item ID I told you guys about, which means I can swap any item. Oh, crap. That was not supposed to happen. What the F? Okay. So, yeah. So that's what it is. This is the save file. Decrypted and opened in Notepad++. Now, there are some people out there creating editor programs so that you don't have to go through this rigmarole, but then again, any of those programs could be viruses, trojans, malware, spyware. Not only that, but what if they coded it a little bit wrong and it leaves a number out or a character out and it won't load the file after you try to edit it? I found that this works well for me, and this is the way I do it. This is also how I know that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be, because I look at every single piece of code, I look at every single piece of data in the save file and figure out what it needs to be what I want or what the request is for. So yeah, it can get rather large. The more dwellers you get, considering they're a sizable chunk of space in this file, the more dwellers you have and the more rooms you have, the larger your file is going to become, and the more difficult it will be to edit it because of just the sheer amount of information to deal with. Okay, let's see. So now that we've kind of explained that a little bit, I'm going to show you guys legendary dwellers. I have, if it'll load, legendary dwellers, and this is the collection unlock. This unlocks them in the collection area under, like, achievement type stuff. All the different basic dwellers that came in the original edition. Jones, Rothschild, Lyons, Alistair Tenpenny, Moira Brown, Star Paladin Cross, Butch, Elder Lyons and Sarah Lyons, Amada, Lucas Sims, James, Jericho. That one's formatted a little bit funky. Has to be fixed sometimes. But Bittercup, Three Dog, Dr. Lee, Abraham Washington, Colonel Autumn, Confessor Cromwell, Harkness, Mr. Burke, and then I have Saint. I'll put him in there. My custom little vault dweller. Max 9 stats, carrying. What does he got? What kind of weapons does he have? Gauze rifle, the Magnetron 4000, and sci-fi special outfit with the Spock ears, because I think that's cool. But anyway, so I've got all that stuff from the original. I've got all this stuff from the original with all the railguns, missile launchers, legendary outfits, and everything. All of that stuff. So that's all still editable. I can add those in because they're already in the game and already existing. Anything new added with the update I'll have to find just by opening Lunchboxes, but since I can give myself as many Lunchboxes as I want, it's only a matter of time before I find them all. Okay? So, there's that. I have a whole nother weapon thing. Oh, I was trying to get an entire complete list. I do have a complete old list from before the update that has every weapon and every weapon and every outfit, even the non-legendary ones. I'll have to post that up for you guys so you can see it in case you want to edit your own vaults or anything of that nature. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in real quick before we end the video. I'm going to show you guys something. Let's maximize this. I have updated this on BlueStacks, but for some reason, vault list. Okay, there we go. Vault 548. That I started that on survival mode on the phone, emailed it to myself, and then transferred it to the computer for editing. Added 20,000 lunchboxes, and I haven't even brought anyone into the vault yet. I skipped the tutorial. It's a fresh survival vault. That's the save file we were just looking at. So we're gonna show you basically how all that data and all those ones and zeros and all that such works in the game. See, there's Melissa Lee. Serialized ID number 3. Brian Brooks is number 1. Olivia Grant's number 2. Melissa Lee is number 3. It just goes down the line as you get more dwellers. Even if you get them from Lunchboxes, it just stacks them on behind the ones you already have and just keeps adding them to the end of the list. Okay. As you can see, I've got a couple thousand caps and 20,000 lunchboxes. I've already edited this. Like I said, I think it was 20,169 was what my pre-typed cheat copy-paste deal works for. I can do anything in between. I mean, I could go 100,000 if you really, really, really wanted me to. That's just a lot of zeros to count to make sure you get the count right. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, but it has to be close. Otherwise, it doesn't seem to load properly. But yeah, so the deal is I have to spend some time figuring out all the new Fallout Shelter update items and dwellers before I can add them to Legendary. Or actually what I'll probably do is probably make brand new Collector's Edition and Legendary vaults and things like that with survival mode on, because that is going to be the easiest way to do it so that you guys get all the benefits of survival mode without missing out on some of them because of editing issues or problems with the game itself. Okay, so there's that. If you guys would like to see more, please remember to like, subscribe, jump over, watch some of the other videos on how to install these saves, and hit my website, falloutshelter.inxstudios.com, for save files from the original and for soon-to-be save files with survival mode enabled, and any and all new legendary items, dwellers, and all that such. Thanks, everybody. This has been SaintInix. Take it easy. Whoop, no. We will see you guys next time.